Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Bradley. Today I would like to discuss Brigham Young and his teaching that people inhabit the sun. Now, before you have a fit in the comment section and tell me I'm wrong and tell me I don't know what I'm talking about and all this and that and trying to disprove me, please understand, LDS members, that I have used your sources to show you what your people have taught. So please understand that before you start trying to tell me I'm wrong and I don't know what I'm talking about and things of that nature, because I have quoted primarily, of course, from your sources, specifically the Journal of Discourse, which is a selection of sermons by your church leaders presented to the church. So this is fair game. I am allowed to use this because it is presented as teachings to the LDS Church. Now, with that being said, we can find this particular quote in the Journal of Discourse, volume 13, page 271. It says, "Who can tell us of the inhabitants of this little planet that shines of an evening, called the moon? When we view its face, we may see what is termed the man in the moon, and what some philosophers declare are the shadows of mountains. But these sayings are very vague and amount to nothing. And when you inquire about the inhabitants of the sphere, you find that the most learned are as ignorant in regard to them as most ignorant of their fellows. So it is with great regard to the inhabitants of the sun. Do you think it is inhabited? I rather think it is. Do you think there is any life on it? No question of it. It was not made in vain." So Brigham Young, the second president of the LDS Church, believes there to be inhabitants on the sun. Now let's ask this from a biblical perspective. Is he correct? Does the Bible give us a mandate to go evangelize the sun? Well, no. Let's look at our commission by the Lord Jesus Christ himself in Matthew chapter 28, verse 19a. It says, "Go therefore and make disciples of all nations." He said we need to make disciples here on earth of all nations. He doesn't say anything about going to the moon or the sun to make disciples there. Why? Because there are no disciples to be made there, because it is not a place we can live. And the point of the matter is, with regards to the sun, right now, obviously the sun is, according to NASA, it's 27 million degrees. And the fact is that we would vaporize before we got halfway there. And to put this in perspective for you, a crematorium, its furnace, it heats up to between 1400 and 1800 degrees Fahrenheit, and the bodies are ash in a couple of hours. So there's no earthly way that a person can live on the surface of the earth. So once again, we can see that Brigham Young in his teaching is false, and you should reject the LDS Church because they have got this wrong and so much more. I want to thank you for watching this video.